Compa. No. What's up? What's up? Starting up the Fight Companion live stream, guys. One person in here. Let me send out this link. Get us going. Jake Hadley versus Smothering right now, starting up. What a war that last fight, by the way. What a freaking war. Let me check this out. Share, copy link. Link. Alrighty. What's up? What's up? If you're new here, just starting up Fight Companion right now. What a war today. Francis Ngannou. Quite the dub. Let's give it a second. Then we got a big fight next up. Let's see. Yo. What's up? What's up? Just starting up the live stream. What's up, Joaquin? So on here, we're gonna let more people get on here. I just shared the link. I don't know if you're coming from my Instagram or what, but Jake Hadley versus Smothering right now. Diego here. What's up? What's up? What's up? Getting a few people on here. Got to start up this stream. We got quite the main event. Francis Ngannou and Renan Ferreira just had quite the game, the fight. And yeah, Jake Hadley fight now just getting started. The Elkins fight was absolutely ridiculous. It doesn't let me, dog. I've been trying to subscribe to your Instagram. Really? That's weird. I don't know, man. I just started doing that a few months ago. It's been good for my bets and stuff. I don't know if you guys are into bets. I got 2 bets left. We've done pretty good. I'm 2 for 3 in the UFC today. The next fight I have to end within the distance, and then I do have Michelle Pereira winning. So let's see how that goes. I didn't put any money on this Hadley fight. Smothering came in on short notice, and I just don't trust those odds, to be honest with you. If anything, I would have gone dog here. And let me lower the lights because it is hot as hell in here. So Diego, Joaquin, I think Joaquin, if I'm not mistaken, this is the first time I'm seeing you on here. Diego, I've seen you a couple times. What's up, man? How we doing? Why are you picking Pereira? Honestly, I'm hoping that his absolute explosiveness and unpredictability is what's going to make the difference here. But let's be honest with you. If you ask me, Fluffy is the more technical fighter and the one who potentially could go the distance with his cardio, and make a huge difference in this fight. So that's what I do expect to be a possibility. But I do like the Michelle Pereira. I don't think that's a bad call. And Smotherman right now giving Jake Hadley a little bit of a fight. So I'm going to look into that. 1 minute left in round number 1. I haven't really been able to focus. I was setting up the stream, and I'll probably go on IG Live for the main event. But for now, watching this fight. Are you guys watching? Let me know. Trying to get more people on here. Like I said, I just put out the link, so I expect we get a little more volume in a little bit. And who do you guys have for the next couple of fights? And let's see. I only put out this little poster because I wasn't gonna go through each picture I usually do. Unfortunately, I did not have the time this week to prep or to make a predictions video, even though I wish I would have. One of my regrets was not betting Lane to win in decision. It was something I was contemplating just because Robelli showed us his true colors last fight, man. And I did not pull the trigger, and that was at plus 1200 when I saw it. So if I would have put like $20 in there, man, I would have won a few hundred off that bet. So I'm a little upset, but it's been a pretty successful night. It's been great fights. The Elkins fight was absolutely crazy with Pineda. Smotherman is such a fun name. Yeah, absolutely. Couldn't watch most of that round, but there was a lot of volume, so that's always good. All right, and then we're gonna set up here, just getting the next. All right, and then next up we have Charles Johnson versus Sue Mukherjee, and that's the one I think is going to stop within the distance. I got Phillips, Pereira, and Johnson. Yep, I actually like that. That's a great bet, great parlay, and I'm sure it pays fantastic. It is going to be tough to get to, though. I'm not going to lie, I'm a little worried about Rob Font, and of course, the main event, I am a bit worried as well for Michel Pereira because I think it's a hit or miss type of fight with how he fights. And there's a point where fight IQ is huge in the UFC and just professional mixed martial arts. And, even though Michel Pereira makes up for it with his strength, speed, his creativity, I think if he makes the wrong decision, Fluffy could capitalize and we could see an easy win for him, honestly. Alrighty, I think we're just about set. So I got Phillips Pereira. Joaquim, you betting? And if so, what are you betting tonight? Or what do you have up? I think those are the only two I have left. And did you guys watch the Francis Ngannou fight? I can't believe I faded him, man. But I just thought, that layoff, and then Ferreira's huge, a puncher's chance. I liked the plus money. I knew it would be a knockout potentially. There was a point where Ferreira had a sub in, and now we're starting second round. You stopped gambling. Mature decision, right? Oof. And that's a low blow by Hadley. That's gonna stop. Magnet's here. That's a familiar name. What's up, Magnet? We got quite the card right now. I'm not gonna lie. I did leave it for the PFL fight for the last three. I wanted to see those three championship fights, and it delivered, man. PFL had a good night. I'm not gonna lie. So excited about that. But let's see. And right now, to be honest with you, I have two misses with four fights left, including this one. So I missed that Robelli's fight, which should have hit. But now we have Hadley here with a low blow, and we're stopping. All right, yeah, bro. I couldn't believe you faded Ngannou. Yeah, man. If you watch my video, I think there was good reason, and you guys always have to remember, I could pick somebody and bet against them, right? And the whole thing was that I do think Francis is a better fighter. I think that's an easy thing to say. I think that's pretty obvious. But my issue was 2 years away from MMA. He's coming off a brutal knockout to Anthony Joshua, which potentially you could never come back from. There's guys who never come back from a knockout like that. And then, he did have that tragedy with his son that could either fuel him or just beat him up mentally. So, and then you have two heavyweights, which any strike at any point of the fight could end it. So, with that being said, I saw the value with Ferreira, and right now, Smotherman is smothering Hadley, and I think he's getting the better out of the exchanges 1 minute into round number 2. So that's why I didn't touch that fight, man. Some guys come in on short notice just because they're ready. Everybody thinks, oh, they couldn't prepare. Bullshit, man. Some of these guys are hungry and they put on a show. So let's see what happens. I can't tell you what happened round number 1 because I was setting this up, but good fight so far. And let me know if you're watching. Both Edwards brothers got humped. Yeah, man. I've never been on the Edwards trains, either of them. Not huge on PFL in general. I just don't keep up with it as much unless there's some big fights. UFC keeps us busy enough. So, but never been impressed with Fabian Edwards. And yeah, I mean, his fight was lackluster to say the least. But Albin did his. Yeah, Leon is boring, but Leon impressed me when he defended his belt. I'm not gonna lie, when he defended it against Usman, that's when I was kind of impressed by Leon. The first one where he got it, obviously we all think potential Hail Mary. Yes, he set it up, but I think it was more Usman making a bad mistake than Leon looking good. He was losing that fight for 24 minutes, so that's simple. But it is what it is. I never liked Leon as a champion. It wasn't active, wasn't exciting, and obviously we got the result. Bilal Muhammad got that done, and actually we'll talk about it a little later. And actually, Smotherman just became a live odds favorite. So now's a good time to take Hadley if you guys are doing live bets. And maybe we could put something together if you guys are down. We're making some money today. And I've been betting on MLB as well, the postseason. That Yankees game's gonna start soon. I got Yankees money line and the over in runs, which has been hitting like the last 6 times I've shot it. So I threw a little parlay together. So Pineda lost. Unfortunately, that's another bet I had. I thought it was a great fight. He loves those fence grabs. Yeah, yeah. I just don't think Leon. I think Leon got really lucky in his road to the championship. You know what I mean? Diaz almost finished him for God's sakes, but he got that Hail Mary knockout. He had a good defense against Usman, and then I mean Kobe was scared of him, so that's all that happened. So, but yeah, overrated for sure. On MLS, no, I don't. I only bet on sports I know something about, or at least watch. I don't really watch soccer, so I don't like betting on the MLS. MLB, I haven't really been watching, but I do. I used to play baseball, so I have knowledge on the sport. I do keep up with it. I don't necessarily watch it, but the postseason is the postseason. And right now, the thing that saved baseball, in my opinion, is that pitch timer, and now it's way more fun to watch. So I'm enjoying the postseason right now. So let's see. Smotherman right now looking like the more active fighter, getting the best of the shots. Jake Hadley having some trouble. And I would hate to lose this one because I did pick Hadley, but I didn't put money on him. My last bet was Piotr versus Marab. Oh, and another low kick by Hadley. Another stop. They might take a point here. Piotr versus Marab. Damn, that was a long time ago, too. That was probably we're getting close to 2 years on that fight, right? How do you think Johnson will win? Oh, man, I hope some fucking spectacular knockout or something, but I do want it to happen within the distance. I didn't pick his money line. I picked the fight not to go the distance. So, it was an eye poke, not a low shot. My apologies on that call out. 2023. Let's see. So yeah, I think the Johnson fight's actually a really close fight. But his opponent tends to gas out. So I'm hoping that when we get into the later rounds, we start seeing him fade and then Johnson could fight the finish. But I am excited about Michel Pereira. That guy's exciting to watch, like it or not. IQ or no IQ, whatever you have to say, the guy is fun to watch. So we'll see what happens there. And now we're having some issues with the eye. We're over a minute with this timeout. For those of you not watching, there was a lot of people actually on the last fight. I went on IG Live and also did this YouTube, and a lot of people actually liked the fact that I was streaming because they weren't watching the fight, so they found it informative when I was making the call outs. So that'll be something I do more often as well. Today I had the opportunity. Next week, unfortunately, I doubt I'll do a fight companion. I would love to, but like I said, I do enjoy watching these fights with my friends or having people over. So I'm not gonna just sit in a room and record when I want to watch the fight, drink, and enjoy the time. So unfortunately, like I said, I'll usually be doing this with fight night cards like the one we're watching right now. So who do you guys have for the main event? That's my real question. And Smotherman just taking his sweet ass time here. So Johnson to win by TKO is plus 700. Shit, I did not. Are you sure? I'm gonna look that up. I might have to sprinkle something. We might need a sprinkle. Let's see. Should I do it? Dude, I mean, I don't like giving betting advice. I give out my bets. Of course, it's up to your discretion, right? Because it's your money. I tell people don't bet money you're not willing to lose. So I'm no one to come and tell you how to bet. If you respect my opinion, then go for it. I do think there's a possibility, but the value I liked was the fight not to go the distance. I think both of those guys have finishing ability. And like I told you, Johnson's opponent tends to fade. So Fluffy by a 48-47 or late TKO. I wouldn't be surprised if Fluffy wins 4 rounds if they make it to decision, to be honest with you. More technical guy, but Pereira is very dangerous. Pereira is very dangerous, especially in the first 2 rounds when he's doing all his crazy shit. His cardio is unreal, but can he withstand a crazy punch from Pereira, kick coming out of nowhere? I think Fluffy needs to take him to the ground early and hold him there. Pereira by spinning flying back kick into the inverted triangle. I like that. An upside down guillotine, backwards elbow leg lock. That's what Pereira's going to finish with. And that's what we're used to seeing. Now we're 3 minutes into the official timeout, and it looks like Smotherman is having some issues with that eye. I don't know if he's selling it. The eye looks fine. He's saying it's okay. He keeps wiping it, but 3 minutes, that's a long rest period for both guys. Let's see what we have live. And appreciate you guys coming back, man. I feel like I'm getting the same people back, which is good, right? Retention means you guys are enjoying the fight companions, which is dope. I just need to obviously open it up more, get more people in here. Here we go. It looks like we're getting ready. Yeah, so Smotherman said, I'm still fighting. That's always cool. So Hadley, oh man, the live odds are locked, so I can't see him right now. Thoughts on Keith Peterson. Let me tell you something. I was gonna make a whole video on that after this tonight because Keith, they call him no nonsense Peterson. It should be only nonsense Peterson. The only reason I'm not upset about the Martinez fight is because she ended up winning in decision. But that alone is another issue because if you ask me, it was a TKO round 3. She won the fight. But if that fight goes to decision, for it to be unanimous 30-27 is bizarre. My scorecard was 29-28. No questions asked. They just took a point from Hadley. Smotherman is looking like the guy right now. Let me see how those odds are because I might have to take him. Wow. If Smotherman wins this fight, man, Hadley looks like shit. Yeah, they need to fix a lot of things in MMA right now. Number one, don't get me wrong, refs are gonna make bad calls. It's the same as an umpire or a referee in a different sport. Hadley going for the takedown now. This might be a 9-9 round if he could get some control here. Um, to be honest with you, I think refs are always gonna make bad calls. It's last second stuff. Same as the PFL fight. Francis Ngannou got like 5 extra punches. And that's the ref's fault, but it is what it is. But the judges, man, you have 3 judges supposed to be the most knowledgeable on the sport and the rule set, and it just feels like they're constantly getting things wrong, man. The fact that there's been so many splits lately is bizarre. Today, the Martinez fight, you missed the TKO, but then it should have gone the other way because there's no way that Martinez was fighting off her back foot the whole fight, getting chased down, and she got outstruck in the stats in both of those rounds. I mean, there's no way you give it to Martinez. It just makes no sense. She was outstruck with significant strikes and total strikes, and she again was not applying the pressure. Her opponent had the center of the octagon the whole time. So I don't know, man. Little concerning. Little concerning with the judges. But yeah, Keith Peterson, just an absolute ball drop today. That should have been a TKO. Yeah, man. Jake Hadley a plus 600 right now. That's crazy. Crazy right now. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. That's a problem. You have Smotherman probably 10-9 because that's how those odds change in the first round. And then let's say best bet, that was a 9-9 round. So Hadley might need Sal D'Amato, bro. Don't even Sal D'Amato. Don't even talk to me about that guy, bro, because he has screwed me so many freaking times. Him and Mike Bell. It's not just one guy. You know what I mean? It's like several dudes, and I just don't understand. Is there a confusion with criteria? Is there something we don't know? Are they watching a different fight? Like, who's paying these guys? Where does their interest lie? It's too often. You know what I mean? You could miss a call every once in a while. I remember like Patty Pimlet, Jared Gordon, Sean O'Malley, Piotr Jan. Those are things that happen, a one-off every once in a while. But for it to be happening every week, several times is insane. Absolutely insane. So let's see. All right, all right, all right. Dun, 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 dun. I got another one 6 minutes ago. Who's still here? I can never see how many people are on here, which bothers me, or who's on here, right? I have to ask, and I, sound like a dweeb, but I like to keep up with who's here. All right, round number 3, Hadley, Smotherman, the coolest last name I've seen. And it looks like both of these guys want to finish, so that's gonna be cool. Hopefully we see something exciting right now. Nice hook by Hadley. Shakes up Smotherman, but Smotherman's the one pushing the pace here, and I'd expect Hadley to go for a shot. Oh, he looks like he got a little wobbled. He immediately goes for a takedown. And Smotherman, they have him up 2 rounds, so they think it's 2017 right now because he had the point deduction. So Hadley really needs to finish here. Crazy. Insane, really. Insane in the membrane. I don't want to lose. I don't want to lose this one, man. I lost that bullshit fight in the last one, and Michel Pereira is. I'm worried about him, so I'm not having a good main card right now. If this doesn't go our way, they're up against the cage. Hadley with control, but again, he needs to finish, so this is doing nothing for us. Anybody put money on this fight specifically? Alrighty, nice. Smotherman just closing in now. Oh yeah, man. He's the more dangerous striker. Like Hadley is scared of his punches right now. He's like affected every time he gets hit. It's like showing in his body language, and that's a problem. Nice inside leg kick by Hadley. Huge straight punch lands for Hadley, and a nice jab. But again, guys, we don't need technical striking right now. We need this guy to find the finish. You got to take down Smotherman and I'll grapple him, find the finish down there. Or you got to get your hands going, and that's not something we're seeing. Smotherman doing just enough to not let Hadley get some combinations going. Imagine if you threw Hadley in into like a parlay, even though I never recommend that. Negative 500 was how he was coming out, but craziness, craziness. I want to see how the odds look for the last two fights of the night. Now that everyone's betting, that's what I love about betting too. Like someone could say something, an influential fighter or content creator, and the lines change. It's incredible. Johnson now a negative 275 favorite. I don't think there was that much of a gap. Phillips is negative 600, and then Fluffy Hernandez staying at minus 140. 2 minutes left in round number three, guys, and then the last three fights of the night are exciting, and I'm happy about them. Smotherman looking good. I agree. I put half a unit, $25. $25, I think, pays me like 60. Yeah, man. I've had pretty good dog bets recently. Um, and look, like Pineda would have won. I would have won like $60, but full unit, man, I have to be really confident, man. Really, really confident on that. Like that, like my Bilal bet. Bilal, I put a full unit. I think I ended up putting 2 units because I was like, bro, Leon's not beating this guy, even though everybody was saying otherwise. And that's another thing, like obviously when you're in the community, you see so many videos, you see so many people talking about the fights, and sometimes you respect someone's opinion, and it makes you almost deviate what you think. And I think I'm doing a better job now of like, I know enough, I see enough, I watch film enough for me. Oh, Hadley just kind of had Smotherman shooken up here. But again, he needs to finish. So I think I know enough that I need to be confident in my decisions. Like, for example, I said it earlier, Lane versus Despain. I still Despain was my pick, but with how the knockouts have been going lately, how we saw his wrestling, another low kick, another point. Oh no, this time it was Smotherman with the low kick. So I had Lane winning by decision at plus 1200. And I didn't end up putting money on it because I had so many active bets. So that kind of pissed me off, man, because Lane won by decision. And even though my prediction would have been Robelis regardless, I would have won money on that underdog. And that's what I had. That was my idea. And you know, just teaching me more so that I need to follow through on my own bets rather than, deviating. Oh, Hadley wants a point taken off. Oh, no point deduction. Here we go. 1 minute left, guys. And it looks like Smotherman's going to take this. Jake Hadley, man. Tough, tough fight for him right now. I wish I knew what you said, Mr. Waster, but I can't. I just can't. That's the reality. Yeah, man. Hadley's losing this fight. And to be honest, it looks like it might be 30-26 when it's over. 30 seconds left. And Smotherman cruising. That's why I did not put this motherfucker on anything. I'm Russian. Yeah, figured. Oh, Smotherman looking for the finish with 24 seconds left. And he looks like he kind of hurt Hadley. Nice high kick from Hadley. Oh, nice straight punches. Hadley just needs to toss himself at Smotherman, man. You need a finish. What are you doing? Huge hooks. Yeah, 5 seconds. 4, 3, 2, 1. Hail Mary. Nothing. He doesn't even throw something. Jesus. Wow. Smotherman takes that. Hadley being a huge bust right now. What do you guys think? Terrible. Terrible, terrible, terrible. Weird card right now. Weird freaking card. Need Johnson to come in clutch right now. And of course, today's drink of choice is whiskey sours. Yeah, he got cooked. He looked bad. That fight was pretty whack. I've been focused on this, and I was not excited about what I saw down there. Hadley just sucks. Yeah, I think that's a big bust and a lesson for us. So Hadley is not the move. And I think he was the underdog coming into the original fight. Should have left him that way. Scrub. And do you guys watch baseball? Out of curiosity, I know that's more American, and I know a few of you are not. So top of the first, man on second, dude. They're fucking killing it lately with the scores. Doom, 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 doom. Let's see. No, my boy Aramis. What's up? What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. We just saw Jake Hadley fucking shit the bed, and that's the nicest way of putting it. Absolutely dropping the ball here, and it's going to be a 30-26 in my eyes. Let's see what they say. Oh, he got smoked. Got smoked. There was one 30-26 and then two 29-27s. Jesus, dude. Just awful. 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 Coming in as a negative 500 favorite. My God, I should have thrown money at this kid. It's on me. I really didn't think this kid was all that. But I highly just sucks, to be honest with you. Only watch football and in parentheses soccer and MMA. All right, I get that. Respect that. Do 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 do. Paul Felder looks really skinny. Pretty sure he's running triathlons and stuff now. Nice. Smotherman being a likable dude. Good for him. Good for him. So next fight, we finally see Johnson up there. Let's see what's up. And Chris Cyborg is the new PFL women's champion. That's pretty cool too. It's crazy. She's been a champion in every major organization in mixed martial arts in the last 20 years. That's impressive. UFC debut short notice. That was crazy. Yeah, and you know what? Coming into this fight, one thing I will say, I don't think Hadley's a slouch either. I don't think he's a bad fighter. Obviously, not doing what he needs to do right now, but that's good competition. So for him to come in there, avoid the takedowns, outstrike Hadley, take the eye poke, two low kicks, you know what I mean? Like, and to outclass him, I think he won 3 rounds to 0. I think it was 30-27 across the board. Obviously, the point deduction was something, but Dolph Ziggler, oh man. Oh man, if only I knew who Dolph Ziggler was. I'll never forget when Dan Hooker called out Paul while getting interviewed by Paul. It'd be like that sometimes. Jamal Hill, 29-27 is good. So let's see. Let's see. Here we go. Charles Johnson with the craziest haircut of all time. That's going to be something, but we'll see what happens. We just need the fight to finish within the distance. And these guys have the power, the explosiveness, the creativity to do it. I'm excited about this fight. And we do have half a unit on that, guys. Half a unit. So if you're tailing me, I don't know if any of you guys subscribe to get my bets. We've been doing pretty good lately. But yeah, that's what we're looking for. And of course, looking at live active things. If Johnson wins by TKO, I'll cut my hair like that. Diego, I'm holding you to that. I would put up that bet, but I don't have hair. That's just I gotta shave again. It's been a few days, but absolutely, absolutely, I'll take that bet. 15-0, Ilya Taporia versus Max Holloway. I need to do a crazy breakdown video on that one, man. That I do. There's no way that I don't, put that video up. I gotta come back on Wednesday, break it down. October 21st. Maybe I'll record that after later on tonight. Wait, October 21st is Monday, so they mean 26. Let's see what's next. UFC 308, October 26th. I don't know where I got 21st from. Next weekend, man. What a card. Dan Ige, Leron Murphy, Robert Whitaker, Hamzat, Ankalaev, Ratchik, Magomedov, Petrosian. I mean, craziness. You got Ilya? Yeah, I got Ilya, and I'm not sad about it either. I like Max, always like Max. Max has had an issue finishing. What the hell happened here? Has had an issue finishing fights that are big at some points. Obviously, Volkanovski has been his kryptonite in the past. Ilya's the real deal, man. And I just don't think Max gets the best out of Ilya at 145. Max looked really good against Gaethje. Did what he needed to do. Was damaging. Was powerful. That was at 155. So different ball game here. Here we go. Charles Johnson, 16-6, stepping into the octagon. Sumadarji. I can never pronounce that, so don't judge me. So yes, the only thing is these are small dudes, but with heavy finishing ability. So let's see. The only one I see beating Ilya is Lopez. Bro, I am huge on Diego Lopez. Big time. Oh my God, the way Charles Johnson finished Joshua Van was crazy. He's a big dude for flyweight. He's really big for flyweight. Let's see, two powerful guys. Again, we just need it within the distance. Here we go. The Tibetan Eagle. Alrighty. Here we go. I'll never forgive him for knocking out my boy Joshua. Joshua Van's a real deal, man. I'm all over Joshua Van. I like him a lot. Great fight, last fight out. Do no no do no no. Hadley Cloud. The comments. One thing I love about Instagram is I do go back and read comments and stuff. So I'll go back and look at my predictions. And obviously, if my predictions are a bit off or I lose a few, the comments are just golds, man. People are haters, dude. Uriah Faber in the corner. Yeah, and I got to be honest with you. Every time Uriah is in a corner, it's not very good. Uriah's been in so many corners lately, and I feel like his fighter always loses. So not too confident on Uriah. And I'm a big Uriah fan, man. He's like a real pioneer of MMA, like it or not. He he did his time. He put up a lot of good fights, and another one that was always the bridesmaid, never the bride, but very good stuff. Best neighborhood to live in, Doral, Florida. Tough one, Dolph. I gotta go with Isles, bro. Gotta go with Isles. It's all I know. Every time I see him coaching, they always lose. Yep. Hopefully that's the case today. Yeah, let's hope so. Again, for betting wise, I need within the distance. I would love Johnson to win, but striking heavy, we're dealing with men who are 125 pounds. You know how that goes. So good chance there's not a finish, but I do like our odds. So let's see what's up. Here he comes. This guy's a real deal. This guy's coming out to everybody was kung fu fighting. Oh, 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 oh. Let's see. Everybody was kung fu fighting. Let's see if it's true, guys. Craziest haircut of all time. Like just I get it. I get it. Balding sucks, dude. I get it. I really do. But let it go, man. No need for all that in the back. So he got like two beards. And Keith Peterson is back. You know, we're going to decision then. He's gonna let somebody die in there. All nonsense Keith Peterson. That's the new one. I love it. I'm sticking with it. All nonsense. Or strictly nonsense Keith Peterson. One of the two. But we're not getting what we need here. Fifth highest significant strike rate in UFC flyweight history, 4.95 per minute. That's huge. LFA flyweight champion, and he's on a 3-fight win streak here in the UFC. And he just put Vaseline all up in his nose and then put it back in there. Gave Mr. Tate some boogies. Here comes Keith Peterson. I feel like he could have a gun on him right now, and Keith Peterson wouldn't notice. That's how I see Keith Peterson right now. Did you see Ilya's new custom shorts? I did not. Who in the world is Dolph Ziggler? My God, got my ass good. Jesus. Got my ass good. No clue. All sorts of hints, but no idea. And I feel like we've done this before. I think they're insane. What are they? Send them to me on Instagram if you follow. I have no idea. I really haven't seen them. I'm sure I will soon. I'm sure it'll pop up, but oh. Yeah, dude, 5'9", 125 pounds is insane. Insane. He's a heavy favorite though, and I don't know about that. Identical records, 16 wins, 6 losses. That's great. Who do you guys have here? No, whenever you get a chance. You don't got to do it right now, but I'm just saying. The famous Joe Martinez. Sichuan, China. Our boy. Oh, I like that mouth guard. Looks like he's missing a tooth. Missing a tooth. St. Louis, Missouri. I had no idea he was from St. Louis. That's random as hell. Looks foreign as shit. Here we go. And his baby girl there. I think that's a good age. Like he has a toddler there. She has no idea what's going on. But yeah, when you have like an 8-year-old daughter there watching you get knocked out like Usman, that's a rough one. Or Frankie Edgar, I think, was the other one who had like all 3 of his kids under like 15 there, watching him lose his soul. It's nuts. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Let's see if this ends within 15. Oh, it's not. Thank God. I guess he's just probably like a video judge or a video ref. Oh, yes. Johnson pushing the pace. Let's go. Heavy hooks. Going for a single leg. Our Chinaman is up against the cage. Johnson with some control time now, 20 seconds into the fight, but pushing the pace. Jabal Hill's a goofball, bro. Goofball. I don't find anything funny about that guy. He tries for sure. Yeah, they're locked up, clinched up against the cage. Salty Man Hill, yeah, bro. You had your time, bro. You had a second chance. And nothing. Got laid out. Here we go. I don't want to see this grappling, dude. There, heavy right hook by Johnson. That's what we need to see. And I love the purple shorts, bro. Brendan Allen and him owning those purple shorts, unless I'm blind and they're blue, but they look purple from where I'm at. That's a cup. Oh, he's just pushing the pace, man. I'm super okay with my bet if it continues this way. I can't stand Dolph Ziggler. Cannot stand him. Don't know who he is though. Well done. Well done. Nice. Johnson just pushing in on that. Who wins Strickland versus DDP 2? I like DDP, bro. I Strickland, to me, his fight style is freaking annoying as shit. And I have no interest in him being a champion, bro. So maybe I'm biased, but yeah, I got DDP there. 2 minutes into round number 1, or actually a minute 45 in. Johnson trying to avoid some kicks now, some leg kicks. Sumadarji, some success with leg kicks right now, and then you got to assume that's going to affect Johnson's mobility. Another leg kick not checked, inside leg kick. And Johnson needs to find some answers. He needs to start checking the kicks, not just jump around. Another leg kick successful. That those are gonna catch up immediately. So Johnson needs to find a way to get around from that because he's gonna take his mobility before we get to round number 2, and that's gonna be a huge issue for everybody. Goes for another. Johnson able to evade it. The thing about Sumadarji is that he does tend to fade as the fight goes on, but usually I feel like he's the more explosive fighter. Now he's giving that opportunity to Johnson. He's fighting at his pace. So I do think his cardio is going to be a little better, but his cardio is usually atrocious. Johnson moving up, closing the distance after checking a leg kick. Not a lot of success. Oh, Johnson closes the distance, a nice body shot, and now they're clinched up against the cage. 155 left in round number 1. Yeah, no way this guy just sent his coordinates, bro. That's crazy. Duff, impressive. Impressive. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Still clinched up against the cage. 115 left. They separate. So Madarji having some success with his jab there. See, and Johnson just continuously waiting for those leg kicks. So now, you know, it's gonna stop him from just closing the distance unexpectedly and getting all creative because he's so worried about his leg now. And now he pushes the pace 1-2, and they clinch up again. I think he needs to avoid that clinch unless he's going for a takedown there. Nice knee to the body by Sumadarji. Doon, 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 doon. Doo, 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 doo. Oh, nice hooks by Johnson as he closes the distance with 20 seconds left in here in round number 1. Nice body shots from him as well. I am not liking this round right now because Johnson slowed down tremendously after those leg kicks were successful for Sumadarji. Nice hooks. Johnson now. Yep. Yep. There he's going. Throwing some hooks. Now they're exchanging. 2 seconds left in the round. Nice. Okay. Okay. That's the pace we want to see. That's the pace we want to see. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Do, 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa. Yeah, it's a good fight so far. But again, I need it to end within the distance. So I don't care how good it is. You know what I mean? You know what I mean? Oh, oh. So your coordinates are Blue Parrot Grill, as per Google. Interesting. Blue Parrot Grill in Brickell. I don't know if you were trying to. Got me there, man. Got me there. All right, here we go. Round number 2. Johnson, Sumaderji. Now is when I expect Sumaderji to fade a little bit, but like I said, he hasn't had a hectic pace this fight. He's not the one pushing it, so I think he's gonna last a little longer than I'd expect. Johnson having the edge in strikes in round number 1. Doo-doo-doo-doo. 4 minutes left in round number two. 10-9 Johnson in the close first round. Ryan Frederick says on X, I think Sumaderji needs to go back to the leg kicks. Yeah, it's the right move. Slow down Johnson. Don't let him push the pace on you. Get those points. Win this round, and then we go into round number two, into round number three, and hopefully Johnson's a little more tired. Johnson definitely more weary. You see some more stance switches from him. Very affected by the leg kicks, even though he's not showing it as much, but you could tell in his fight style, and he's pushing forward less. Constant switches, pushing forward less. It makes me believe the mobilities, or at least he's feeling those leg kicks. Do 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 do. There it is. There's that leg kick. 1-2. Come on, man. Johnson, do something. You could only expect so much from 125-pound men. I got to be honest with you, and I blame myself for that. Nice, Johnson. Nice 1-2, and then a huge hook by Sumadarji makes contact with the back of Charles's head. Oh, and it looks like a leg kick at the same time as Johnson closing in, trips him, but they're back up on their feet in the center of the octagon. Nice. Johnson with a big left hook. And I'd have to agree. The analyst just says that Johnson looks a little frustrated. I think so too. So Madarji doing a very good job of fighting off his back foot right now. Nice leg kick by Johnson. I do have to say that Johnson still has the advantage as far as volume. He is the one pushing the pace. He has the octagon, the center control, really. So I still like him in this fight, but it is very frustrating for him at this moment. Huge left hook by Sumaderji. Johnson felt it, and an inside leg kick from Sumaderji lands as well. Cannot stop looking at that atrocious haircut. Johnson's still hunting something. Oh, a huge right hook by Johnson after he slipped a huge hook by Sumaderji. And now it looks like these guys, oh man, they were in it to win it for a second. That was big. That was a big one. A huge right hook by Sumaderji. And Johnson just tasted some blood for sure. He likes that. He smells a kill. 1-2 by him. All right. Sumaderji drops. Johnson by TKO in about a second. Oh my God, Sumaderji. How have they not stopped this fight? Oh my God. Oh my God. He had him finished right now. He literally was in fetal position and somehow has gotten away with it. But now Johnson just pounding on him, elbows. And Sumaderji clinches on Johnson on top of him. And he continues the ground and pound. But Sumaderji has found a way to come alive. Wow. I thought that was a finish. Maybe we do need Keith Peterson in there. What in the world just happened? Sumaderji looks like he's going for some sort of submission here. They're trying. Is this a triangle? It doesn't look like it's in. I think Johnson's going to get out of here. Oh my God, not the armbar. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. But Johnson gets out. Wow, what a round. What a round right now. Holy hell. And now we have Sumaderji on Johnson's back. And this round, I do have to give to Johnson right now because he got that huge knockdown. But this is weird, man. He was just in big trouble, and I don't know if he emptied the tank. Crazy stuff. Crazy stuff. And now they're clinched up against the cage. 20 seconds left. If I'm Johnson, you gotta step away from here, man. You had him hurt. You do not want to get into the ground with this gentleman right now who's fighting for his life and looking for a finish. And again, oh man, Johnson's getting himself into trouble. That was crazy, man. Wow, crazy round. I do have Johnson up, but he just emptied the gas tank. Jamal Hill wearing a cowboy hat, screaming, looking for attention per usual. What a round. Man, I think 8 out of 9 refs would have stopped that. And I have no idea why I used that fraction there, but 8 out of 10 refs, let's say, would have stopped that. What do you guys think? That was kind of crazy. We almost had it, man. We almost had it. Nuts. Craziness. Craziness, craziness, craziness. We almost had it. It's frustrating, guys. Frustrating one right there. Crazy work. Crazy work. I need a beer after this fight. Look at that right hook, man. Charles Johnson just doing a beautiful job closing it. Then an uppercut, left hook, and just following. I can't believe Sumaderji fucking lived. It's crazy, but he knows he needs a finish. So let's hope he finds it, or Johnson can put him away. Oh, spinning wheel kick, and it shakes up Johnson. Oh, it looks like Sumaderji knows his route to victory is the ground. Stops a kick, takes him down. Johnson and Sumaderji back on their feet in the center of the octagon. Took my Chevy to the levee, but the levee was dry, sir. Wild, wild stuff right now, gentlemen. Wild stuff. The leg kicks, there they are. Someone saying could be even, but I do have Johnson up 2-0 in rounds. Yep. Analyst saying that he looks a little gassed, and it's exactly what I said. When these guys unleash it all to get the finish, man, if you don't get that finish, you're in trouble because there's that point where when you're out of gas, you're not finding any. You're not finding any, so you just got to stay afloat. Huge left hook by Sumaderji misses, blocked by Johnson. Johnson closing the distance. Sumaderji looks pretty good, man. I'm impressed by his cardio. Oh, and a huge left hook by Johnson again. Looks like it wobbled Sumaderji, but might just have been a trip. And Johnson still a lot of power in his hands, and he's looking to finish his fight. Nice teep by him. We haven't seen much of his teeps, which we usually do. Sumaderji getting his jab back into this. 240 left in round number 3. Nice jab by Johnson. Yeah, man. Both of these guys starting to look a little gassed with half a round left, and I am not loving my bet at this point in time. Nice hook to the body by Johnson. Flying knee by Sumaderji. No luck there. Oh, huge left hook by Sumaderji. And now this fight's getting a lot closer if Sumaderji takes this round. So I think Johnson does need to pull the gas just in case it is 1-1. I have him up 2-0, but I've seen crazier decisions. There it is. Johnson closed the distance there, man. He has him up against the cage and he let him out off the hook. He needs to definitely capitalize when Sumaderji has his back up against the cage. Leg kick there, successful. Huge left hook. Nice knee to the body by Johnson. And a nice front kick. Oh, and a nice little side kick there. Johnson looking for another hook. You could just feel it the way he rounds around, just closes the distance around them. So Sumaderji going for a takedown. Johnson able to reverse it. Uh-oh, and this is bad news for Sumaderji. But if I'm Johnson, maybe I want a little control time and then I stand up because I do not want to be in submission trouble now in round number 3. Great reversal from him. Sumaderji finding his way back up to his feet. Johnson up against the cage, hits him with a nice knee to the body. They're back up. 55 seconds left, guys. And our dream of half a unit success looks like it's in trouble right now. Nice hooks by Johnson, but he looks exhausted right now. I was worried about Sumaderji here, but it's Johnson going for a takedown, which is very weird. Oh, and it's Sumadershi's going for what looks like a Darce here. Yeah, that's like an uncomfortable Darce he found. And Johnson's able to get up and turn his neck. I don't know how successful this is going to be. Johnson having needs to be very careful here. Oh, huge knee to the face. And here we go. 3, 2, 1. Fight's over. We lost that bet, guys. Wow, that's a tough one. Really depends on round number 1. I don't know, man. That round 3 looks to me like it's Sumaderji's. If I go 3 straight fights lost in the main event, I'm pissed. Crazy work right now. Crazy work right now. If we lose, I definitely need a beer. Crazy, crazy right now. We started off the card so good too. Crazy work. Let's see. Who do you guys have right here? Silent ass chat right now. Everybody's stunned in disbelief. Ooh, feel like World of T-shirt there. What do you guys think? Not enough finishes tonight. Ain't that the truth? Decision, 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 sub, decision, decision, decision. Holy shit, we have one sub. The rest are decisions. They're talking a lot about these gloves. I see a lot of content creators, and I have to agree. I mean, I think the best thing now, bet fight to go the distance on like 3 random fights, and you're probably gonna hit your parlay. Craziness. I'm gonna take that next week. Close fight. Scorecard. 29-28. Charles Johnson, baby. Let's go. Let's go. We lost the bet, but there it is. It's a good one. That's a good one. Good dub. Good dub, boys. Nice. Freaking nice. All right. Last bet of the night. Pereira. Charles Johnson's hilarious. What do you think about that? It doesn't matter. Fun by knockout. I don't like that at all. I actually like that fight to go the distance. Let's see how that looks. Charles Johnson is one crazy mofo. Kyler Phillips to win by knockout or decision is negative 225. To win by knockout or sub is plus 225. Kyler Phillips to win in round 3 or decision, negative 160. Kyler Phillips to win in round 1 or 2 is plus 325. Rob Font to win by knockout or decision is plus 350. I just don't see him winning that fight, guys. Winning method, let me see. Kyler Phillips by decision is negative 135, but Rob Font by decision is plus 900. That's something to think about. Something to think about. Ooh-wee. Let's see. What do you guys think for this next fight? Fight to go the distance minus 190 and plus 145 to not go the distance. Mm, I don't like it. I don't like it. Let's see. Let me go grab that beer, guys. I'll be right back. Let me know who you have between Phillips and Font. I'll be right back. Solid Coors Light. Yo, 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 yo. We're back. We're better. Do 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 do. All right. Let's see how this fight goes. Here we go. Do 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 do. Kyler Phillips here, looking weird as hell. He reminds me of this guy, Jared Leto is his name, the actor. It's kind of creepy looking. You know what? Rob Font by decision. We like Rob Font by decision plus 900. YOLO. Last second, guys, $50. Let's see. He beat Pedro Munoz, which is a whole thing, but Here we go, guys. Before it starts. Here we go. What are you playing? Dude, I just did raw font by decision. $50 for 500. I can't let that up. Experienced guy. The judges have been shit lately. Kyler Phillips by decision is the move. I have Kyler Phillips this, money line in general, not money line as my prediction, but I can't let that up. $50 to 500. Rob Font, experienced vet, durable guy. You never know, man. Let's see. Maybe he's able to get some control. So out of nowhere, I got my money on I got my money on Rob Font, man. Let's see what's up. Any locks today? What's everybody doing right now? Who do you guys got here? I think Kyler Phillips is the right call, but we'll see. Rob Font, man. It's a bad dude. Phillips to win by sub is plus 350, which I like as well. That's actually really good money. Street, they call it murder. Here we go. Rob Font coming out. Imagine if I would have put the $20 on Lane by decision, bro. Welcome to Jam Rock. Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm. Diesel, you hear Diego Costa Magnet? Man, I lost a few of you. Brutal. Brutal. Here we go. It shows me one person watching. I don't know if it's really just one person. I know we had that glitch last time. Here we go. Kyler Phillips, 12 and 2, 5'8", 135 pounds out of Glendale, Arizona. Negative 575 favorite. And that's why I did not want to sprinkle this guy on anything. He's fast, man. That's his thing. Guy's fast as shit, dangerous as shit. Rob Font getting a little older. 20 and 8. 4 and 3 as a UFC dog. And if that's not good data for you. I don't know what is. If that's not good data, I do not know what is. Welcome to Jam Rock. Oh, all nonsense. Keith Peterson is back. Here we go with a little bit of an armpit itch. I just want point fighting, man. We need a Rob Font decision for $450. Font closing the distance. Definitely Kyler Phillips' toughest test. I mean, Pedro Munoz is a test, but Rob Font is the real deal. Kyler Phillips going for a quick takedown, gets it. Rob Font quick, trying to get a little guillotine here. Kyler Phillips doing what he needs to do. But that's nothing. And now we have Kyler Phillips inside control against Rob Font. And yeah, this is what Kyler Phillips wants to do, needs to do. It's ground control time against Rob Font and just seek a submission. We said that was plus 350, which is really good. It'd be nice if we saw a finish here, man. We haven't seen a finish all freaking night besides that Edwards fight. Yep, it looks like Rob Font trying to get a little explosive here. Kyler Phillips able to stay on him. And he's going to want to hop over his body once he tries to lock in that triangle. Yeah, Kyler Phillips, if he does this for 15 minutes, I mean, he wins the fight. So Rob Font needs to find a way to best him here on the ground while he's on his back. He needs to just either put him in submission danger or he needs to be explosive and find his way up. Right now, what Rob Font needs to do is definitely start scooting back to the cage. Yeah, 2 minutes of this round, and Kyler Phillips just having his way right now on the ground. Just very heavy guy, very uncomfortable for Rob Font right now. And you have to think how exhausting this is too. I mean, just having this grown man just roll around on top of you, put all his body weight, and now we're gonna see some elbows, some damaging elbows land on Rob Font's head. Rob Font trying to do anything to work his way up, but Kyler Phillips just controlling him on the ground. Nice. And Rob Font might be able to separate here if he kicks away from Kyler Phillips. But this guy's just suffocating, man. Just an absolutely suffocating guy. Yeah, this is a rough round for Font already, and we're just 3 minutes into round number one. Tough fight. Phillips looking for a mount position here. Kyler Phillips, one knee on the belly. Font doing anything he can, and a huge elbow lands for Kyler Phillips from the top position. Rob Font is being suffocated right now. This is giving me not as dominant, but Renato Moicano, Benoit Saint Denis vibes right now. Minute 30 left here, and Rob Font is in trouble. I know by no means is this a comfortable position, or is this just, going into round number two. Like he is in imminent danger of a submission attempt here. Rob Font kicking off Kyler Phillips, and he's able to get up. And now Rob Font gonna be able to get some activity in. Hopefully, we see some good striking. Maybe that could save him. Great hook to the body from Font. And Font is the one pushing the pace, and it's gonna be good on the judges scorecard for him. But the only problem is if Kyler Phillips times a good takedown at the right time, Rob Font's in trouble and he's finding himself on his back again. And Rob Font taking Kyler Phillips back, and he has a lot of work to make up here because he spent 3 minutes on his back taking some damage. So if I'm Rob Font, I'm looking for points. I'm looking for some damage, maybe to steer away some idiot judges like Sal D'Amato if he's judging this fight. I would separate here if I'm Rob Font. You had some success striking. Don't get taken down again. Huge hooks by Kyler Phillips, but none successful. Blocked, and a huge hook by Rob Font. 1-2. Rob Font is the one hunting here. He's head hunting. 10 seconds left, and he didn't have a bad striking round. If anything, I think he's the better striker here right now. But again, Kyler Phillips just very successful on the ground. I gave round 1 to Kyler Phillips, but Rob Font is no slouch. Thoughts on round number 1? Crazy work. Crazy work, ladies and gentlemen. Diego, who do you have there? Yeah, good fight by Font, but to be honest with you, Kyler Phillips takes that round. It has to be 10-9. I mean, I don't think any judge could give that to Font. Rob Font hunting down Kyler Phillips. And Kyler Phillips, if he has an issue with his gas tank, which he usually does not, we could see him in trouble here. Rob Font, huge hooks. Let's see if Kyler Phillips chooses to actually strike against Rob Font, because that's going to be the death of him. Oh, and another takedown by Kyler Phillips early in the round. And this is going to be the death of Rob Font. I mean, if Kyler Phillips could control another 3 minutes here, I mean, this is a no-brainer. Yeah, 3.5 minutes of ground control time is hard to make up on striking. But hey, Rob Font gets up immediately. There we go. He did what he needed to do. And hopefully those takedowns start to tire out Phillips. Huge body hook by Rob Font. 1-2 by Font. He clinches up against Phillips now against the cage. Yep. Font wants to strike, and Kyler Phillips doesn't want to strike right now. Yeah, it's just very uncomfortable for Kyler Phillips. He's not used to somebody just pushing forward that way, and someone as good as Rob Font. And you know what? In the judges' scorecard, that doesn't look good. You don't look good when you're running away the whole time. That's why I'm very surprised about that fight earlier with Martinez, where they gave her 30-27 when she was fighting off her back foot the whole time. And when do you start getting exhausted? Yeah, Font is someone you shouldn't underestimate for sure. And now they're clinched up. Font having success. They separate. Kyler Phillips doesn't look comfortable in there right now. I got to be honest with you. Open mouth, running away from Font, kind of wobbly. They're calling for the body shot, Font's corner. Boom. Huge hook by Font. I'm telling you, Kyler Phillips does not look good right now. And I need another body shot. And now he's going to start going north. Oh, nice hooks. And Font needs to separate. Do not play his game. You do not want to play Kyler Phillips' game, because then he'll scramble. He'll find a reverse one. All of a sudden, Font will find himself on his back again. But if he could hold up against the cage for a minute, that's not bad. There it is, separation. I'm telling you, Phillips looks tired, man. And again, weird for a guy like him at bantamweight after just one round of grappling. But maybe he was exhausted looking, oh my God. And then Font with huge hooks. Oh, he doesn't look like he has any explosiveness to him right now. Kyler Phillips, that is. And again, just hunting down Phillips right now. Phillips on his back foot. Huge right hook by Font. Body shots. Phillips breathing through his mouth. I really like Font right now. And if there are live odds that indicate Font is plus money, I would take him. I definitely have Font up in round number 2. He's hunting Phillips. Good leg kick by Kyler Phillips, but it looks like it was checked by Font. Font with a huge hook. Nah, Font is relentless. And again, Kyler Phillips just looks too tired. He looks like he's not going to be going for a takedown. And when he got that takedown in this round, Font was able to shoot up. Font just needs to push this pace for another minute, and I give him this round. Nice. Yeah, there's no way they have Phillip up here. I mean, the damage Font is doing is huge. Huge overhand right. 1 minute left in round number 2, guys. Kyler Phillips just exhausted here. Spinning back fist. Not smart by Font, if you ask me. He could have gotten into some exchange there that would have taken him to the ground. I do not like that. Save that for round number 3 with 30 seconds left, man. I agree. 1-1 if this continues in this way. Oh, huge hooks. And now Font clinched up with him. What you don't want here in 40 seconds is Kyler Phillips to be able to take him down again, because that means 2 takedowns. And I'm not saying that's the right call to give him the round, but I wouldn't be surprised with these types of judges. So 30 seconds left in round number 2, guys. They're clinched up in the center of the octagon. They separate. Font just hunting right now. Closing the distance. Kyler Phillips exhausted. A nice little jab. 15 seconds left. Nice. Huge hooks by Font. 10-9. Guys, I love the direction this fight's going. I know my prediction was Phillips, but another takedown. There's no way Font doesn't get that round. 1-1 in my opinion. Let me know what you think. Phillips is tired, man. This looks good going into round 3, but let's see. Maybe there's a momentum shift, or maybe Kyler Phillips gets that takedown. But let's keep the vibes positive right now, boys. That's a great comeback round, guys. Who do you guys have there? Yeah, easy Font round, even though there was 2 takedowns there, but you got to be a shitty judge to give him that. Craziness. Man, I don't think a lot of people saw that on time. Here we go, guys. Round 3, 5 minutes to see who's the freaking man here. Font, quick. Kyler Phillips looks a little more energetic here. Quick with the takedown, and he gets it. Font going for a sub. I need Font to get up immediately. This is not good for Font right now. Man, he was tired. Last time Font got up fairly quickly. He cannot afford for Kyler Phillips to be on top of him. It is 1-1 right now, and a lot of time here would be troublesome for him. There it is. Font back up. Kyler on his back. Font turns it around. All right, guys, we're back standing. This is big. There, that's it. Don't let him take you down again, and just he has to keep doing what he was doing. Huge jab, hook. Nice, huge hooks. Come on. Font does look a little more exhausted this round. A little sloppier there in that hook. But you know what? The fact he was able to get up within a minute, only gave him about 30 seconds of control time there. If that, I love it. And he's the one hunting him. He's Kyler Phillips, man. I'm very disappointed with his cardio. Oh, hooks. Oh, man. That was nice by Font. A flurry of punches. Kyler Phillips throwing an elbow that's not successful. Checks his leg kick. Kyler Phillips does not want to be in this fight right now, and he's running away from Font, which looks terrible to the judges. Yep. Font doing a great job, man. And him, again, running away from Font does not look good. It looks like Kyler Phillips was trying to set up a trip there, but Font evades it. And here he is. Hooks again, flurry of punches, clinch. And now he needs to start doing things like throwing some knees. There you go. Just start scoring a little, man. I like a point fight for Rob Font here, man. I love a point fight. Just outstrike him, get the significant strikes, control the center of the octagon. You don't need to be fancy. You don't need a finish here. Get it done. Not letting Kyler Phillips get comfortable in there, guys. That's huge, man. Huge. Work the body again. Let's see some hooks. Utilize your jab. Kyler Phillips is not comfortable in there right now. Just very uncomfortable fight for him. Elbow bite from Kyler Phillips from way outside. Keith Peterson staying away from this fight, and I love it. Oh, yep. And I agree. Kyler Phillips' timing is great. And right now, Font is the favorite at -810. And we have 2 minutes left. And potentially we see a decision with Font's hand raised. He checks that kick, but that was a damaging kick. Phillips did get that takedown this round. But again, Rob Font hunting right now. If he needs to separate here. It looks like Phillips is going for another takedown. He cannot afford this. Rob Font cannot afford to be up against the cage for 2 minutes, guys. This is not good. Oh, huge elbow by Font. They're going to separate again. This is good. Kyler Phillips went for that takedown, but Rob Font doing a great job, man. Yeah, Kyler Phillips doing a good job. But there, those flurry of punches by Rob Font, man, that experience is coming in. Double jab by Kyler Phillips lands, huge right hook, and he needs to not get caught with him. Phillips gives him a nice right hook, too. Rob Font needs to push the pressure for a minute. Push the pressure for a minute, man. I wouldn't doubt if this is a split right now. Close round with the takedown. I'd have to see the punches. Oh, Font kind of trying to get a submission here. I mean, a takedown, not a submission. I apologize. Looking for a trip. He should separate and just give him some hooks. Rob Font does not want to be here right now in that position against the cage with Kyler Phillips. I think he needs to continue to strike. Kyler Phillips just looks so exhausted here, guys. I want to see the round 3 strikes. That's what it's going to come down to, because Phillips did get that takedown. But I want to say that Rob Font has had the better of the round. Spinning kick to the head from Phillips, blocked by Font. Font needs a flurry of punches. Come on. Come on. There, nice jab. Hook. Phillips is just like wobbly too. Like, that doesn't look good to the judges. You're getting jabbed and you're like wobbly, moving back against the cage. 1-2. Finish it. Yeah, there's Font. Font's hunting. Font's hunting, but it is very close in the striking. It's not like he's been super, super successful this round either. Come on, Font. Give us a good 10 seconds here. I like where this can go, to be honest with you guys. This is a close round, but I do think Font did enough. 5 seconds. Great fight. Great fight. That's a fight. Guys, I don't know where this goes. What do you think? That takedown might have been enough. But he was running from him the whole time. Oh, man, that's a tough one, guys. 2-1 Font. I agree, guys. And if that's the case, that's a hit right there. That's a freaking hit. Let's see, man. I do not trust the judges. I'm not getting my hopes up because of that. Should be 29-28, man. What do you think, Diego? 2-1 Font? Hopefully, man. I don't even want to watch this decision, dude. Let's see. I'm probably going to go live here. We'll go live here. For the plus 900. Plus 900 is what we're looking for here, guys. 2-1 plus 900. Let's see. I got 1,300 people on right now. Bro, I'm nervous. I can't lie. I'm nervous. I'm trying to not get excited, but that scorecard should be for Font. Here we go, guys. Joe Martinez looks nervous. What the hell? $29.28. Rob Font, let's go. Let's go. plus 450, baby. Plus 900 odds, plus 450 bucks right there. Threw freaking a whole unit on this guy right now. Let's go. Let's go. Let's go. Oh, I got to title this right now. Oh, man, that's something. Let's go, guys. That's a huge win right there. Rob Font by decision. Rob Font by decision. That's how you do it. Plus 900. That is how you do it. Let's go. Let's go right now. Next up, Michelle Pereira. I'm going to be running that. Guys, yes, Rob Font by decision plus 900. I put a unit on it right now. We just got the dub. Yes, he wasn't my prediction, but like I always tell you, we hunt value. Rob Font plus 900. That's a freaking win right there. I don't know why you're not subscribed yet. Let's go. Let's go. Fast and firm, brother. That's what's up, guys. Wow. Wow. Rob Font by decision plus 900. We just got that, guys. Michelle Pereira up next. Ariel Helwani by knockout. Never. Definitely not. Type of dude to crotch sniff for the whole fight. I'll tell you that. Thoughts on Ngannou, bro? Late stoppage. That's what that was. Late stoppage. I'm glad the judges got this fight right, though. Francis, man, came back. Got to respect it. I mean, 2 years away from MMA. Tough knockout, lost to Anthony Joshua. You got to respect what he did against someone who's 6'9" and active. Here we go, guys. Great job. So Rob Font just won the co-main event here by decision. Again, guys, we just hit that. We just hit 50, made 450. Crazy stuff. And then Ngannou would beat John Jones. I mean, I don't know about all that. All right, guys. Michel Pereira. I definitely have him by spinning, guillotine, leg hook. Write that down. We're going to talk about Ilya versus Max after these fights. I am going to be putting up a very lengthy YouTube video on that. Yeah, man. That's awesome for the judges to get that one right. Good stuff. And if you're not watching, guys, UFC Vegas 99 main event starting shortly. So welcome to the stream on YouTube and IG right now for the main event. What a card. Got some wrong, definitely. But the bets are in and the bets are successful. That's what matters. That's what we're looking for. We're excited. So here's this little promo video. Pereira or Fluffy? Guys, I have Michelle Pereira. Anything could happen here, but I do like our odds right now. Love that for Rob. Great job, man. That's where experience comes in. Kyler Phillips just looked gassed. He didn't have it in him. He had a great first round, but he could not take down Rob Font or keep him on the ground, and that's important. Rob Font looking like a freaking animal. Spinning executioner, knee hook. Yep, I think that's how it goes here. I got to be honest with you. What's up with Diego? Diego Acosta. Boy, silent. Boy, silent. Welcome to the stream again. Michel Pereira versus Fluffy Hernandez coming up right now. They're going to be walking out in just a second or two. Guys, if you're new here, I'm the MMA casual trying to do some more fight companions. That's going to be exciting. If you're into that, YouTube, of course, but I try to do the main events here on Instagram to get you over there. But here we go. Freaking huge card right now. Huge plus money card right now. We just absolutely killed it. Absolutely killed it. I'm going to be up like 6 units after this. I'm very excited. Very, very excited. What makes you like Pereira over Fluffy? Guys, creativity, explosiveness, speed, power. At the end of the day, what I will say about Michel Pereira is that he's a creative fighter who could come in and end this at any second. Again, I have him winning in the first 2 rounds. If we go for a lengthier fight, of course, the more technical fighter in my eyes, the one with cardio, the one who's going to stick to the game plan is going to be Fluffy Hernandez. And then I have him winning if we're past round number 3. But I have no reason to doubt Michel Pereira up to this point. I'm sticking with him. Hey, man, definitely. Hernandez has a good chance of winning this fight. I'll be honest with you. I'm not going to go against that. That's true. But creativity, explosiveness, and strength, guys. That's what we're looking for here. Michel Pereira has given us no reason to doubt him. He moved up in weight class. He looks great at 185. I think Pereira by decision is nuts. I don't see that happening, but power to you, man. Do you think it's possible for Pereira to win a belt? Man, to be honest with you, I think fight IQ is very important in the sport, especially when you're dealing with the top 10. So I think even though Michel Pereira could, get through a few wins in the top 10, when you're dealing with the top of the division, I think, that stupidity, creativity, and explosiveness, the backflips and shit don't really work out. So title shot starts now. Let's see. Decision is a donation. I agree with that, man. I don't like this fight by decision. I think we're not going the distance. But with these gloves, man, we've seen tonight every fight go to decision except for a female fight who caught a sub. So I mean, now the move is to bet on the fight going to decision, bro. The odds makers need to change that up. Not giving us enough. Warning mule there. Losing everybody on YouTube because now I'm catering to IG. But guys, Michel Pereira walking out right now, looking big as hell. And of course, Fluffy Hernandez is the next one to walk out. Hello from Toronto. That's always cool, guys. Appreciate when I got fans from other countries and stuff tuning in. That's always cool. Last time on my YouTube, I had like 15 people. I want to say 11 out of the 15 were not from the States. And I think that's super cool, man. So welcome, guys. Holloway or Ilya. Long video coming for that one, man. But straight up, I'm going Ilya, but I'm going to have a full breakdown for you guys on that one. It is going to be crazy. I think that's going to be a fun fight. I think that could end within the first 2-3 minutes, or it could go the distance, which is scary too. Hamzat or Whitaker? On the fence. Whitaker, one of my favorite fighters, but I'm trying to keep my bias away. Come to YouTube from IG. Came to YouTube from IG. Yeah, I know, Warning Mule. And that's why I try to cater to you guys, but I get more volume on Instagram. So again, from Germany. That's cool. Welcome from Germany. Welcome from all over the globe, man. That's pretty freaking cool. We got Toronto, Germany. Where else if you're not from the States? Why is Francis fighting in PFL? Because Dana White is one prideful son of a gun, and Francis was looking for way too much money at the time. Legit had no clue there was UFC today. That's why you got to follow, man. If you're not following, I give you my predictions. I let you know almost every Saturday for the most part, guys. I feel like probably 45 out of 52 weeks of the year, we have UFC, which is godsend. And plus Dana White's Contender Series that's been nonstop lately. I freaking love it. So welcome, guys, to the live. Not a lot of you here, but I expect to have more when the Michel Pereira fight start. And he's coming out now. Guys, if you're not subscribing, what I do want to tell you is last second I put Rob Font by decision, and we won a plus 900 bet. Last second, because I just saw those odds change, and I don't know, I felt it. And we just went crazy plus money tonight. That was awesome. That was awesome, guys. That was crazy. I did have Kyler Phillips as the prediction, but remember, my picks and my bets are not the same thing, guys. We go for value. Lost some money today. Yeah, it's been a weird card in some ways. So in some ways, but we'll see. Here we go. Michel Pereira looking big as shit, man. Thoughts on 310? Man, the next like 3 cards are great. 3-4 cards. Whatever's been. Who's 310? Who's headlining 310 right now? Because now I know we have our 308 next week. 309's huge. I'm thinking 310. Is that Stipe Jones? I think so. All right, guys. Here we go. Fluffy Hernandez. Oh, Bilal Shafkat. Yeah, I like the fight. Might not be as entertaining as people want it to be, but I'm all about it. I'm all about that fight. I'm a Bilal fan. I'm a Shafkat fan too, but Bilal's the real deal. Underdog money's huge lately. Decision money's huge lately, guys. In the UFC, after the glove change, we're not seeing a lot of finishes. And the decision is the move. Fight to go the distance is going to be my new bet. It's going to be the new norm for me. Here we go. Can't stand Bilal. Who's the best MMA fighter, all time or current? Shara, Saeed, and Kalaev. I missed. It started moving. Guys, to be honest with you, I don't usually stream big cards because I watch them like with friends and family. I like having people over to watch them. So I consider this work, but I don't work. So most of the time I'll do this for fight night. So if you're new, man, be sure to subscribe to my YouTube. I'm trying to do this more often. And then the main event I'm usually putting up here. And I had a lot of people request for me to kind of commentate and give play-by-play for this fight. So that's why I'm doing it here. Battle or Brown? I'm all over Brian Battle, man. The Butcher's real deal. Can't hate on that guy. Welcome, guys. Be sure to double tap, man. Share this. Fluffy Hernandez looking like one mean son of a gun right now. I'm not gonna lie. He looks focused. He looks focused. Chama, of course. Chama it up, gentlemen. Fight's about to start, guys. And as soon as it does, I'm not looking at the comments. I'm going full on commentary, and then we'll talk in between rounds. 8 wins by submission, 5-fight win streak, and awarded UFC contract on Dana White's Contender Series, Season 2, Week 2. Of course, number 13, Anthony Hernandez. Respond, brother. I have no idea what you're asking me, though. I can't see all the comments that fast, guys. Best of all time, John Jones. Simple. I do have Michel Pereira winning this fight. That is my prediction. A little odd. Show us your feet. Nah, bro. You need to go to Nina Drama's live stream, brother. Not here. Weird. Yeah, bro. I'm on YouTube. You gotta check out my YouTube, man. I'm trying to grow that too. It's not just Instagram, man. Do a lot on YouTube, and actually I break down fights, break them down. It's not necessarily just picks. I tell you why we're picking what we're picking. Pereira's about to humiliate this guy. I wouldn't say so. All right, guys. Tail of the tape. Both guys 31. Height advantage by 1 inch for Michel Pereira. Both 185.5 pounds. And Anthony Hernandez has a 2-inch reach advantage here. Yes, I do have a YouTube. How are you going to tell me? Links in my bio. Who wins, Conor or Hooker? Right now, probably Hooker, to be honest with you. I don't like inactivity. Joe Martinez at the center of the octagon announcing these two gentlemen. Fluffy Hernandez looks dialed in right now. Here we go, guys. And as soon as this fight starts, guys, and I start commentating, please double tap that screen. YouTube, thanks for sticking around. Here we go. Who we got? Taporia Holloway. Taporia. Breakdown coming soon. All right, so Ron McCarthy, Derek Cleary, and Ben Cartledge as the judges, which I love. When I don't see Sal Diamato or Mike Bell, I love the fight. Does PEDs of John Jones affect his GOAT status? For some people, yes. I think overall, yes, it definitely will. All right, Joe Martinez screaming in the center of the octagon, guys. We have a hell of a fight up. In the blue corner, Michel Pereira, ranked number 14 right now, 31-11, 2 no contest, 6'1", 185.5 pounds, fighting out of Las Vegas, Nevada. He's our plus 120 underdog, and he's 3-0 as a UFC dog, guys. That's the stat you want to see right now. That's a big stat. Thoughts on the Ngannou win? Good for him. Happy for him. Great job. Late stoppage, though. They're going to end up killing somebody in the octagon. Thanks for the sub. Anthony Hernandez, ranked number 13, 12-2, 1 no contest, 6 feet tall, 185.5 pounds, fighting out of California. And he is our minus 140 favorite right now. And he is 5-2 as a UFC favorite. While again, Michel Pereira's 3-0 as a dog. So this is big time right now, guys. Joe Rogan or Dana White, Joe Rogan will kill him. Just absolutely maul him. Here we go. Yes, live on Insta too right now, guys. Herb Dean, our ref. I love Herb Dean. I'm all about it. Here we go, guys. Center of the octagon. They touch gloves. Fluffy Hernandez and Michel Pereira look as focused as ever. Here we go. Fighting in the red corner is Fluffy. Blue corner, Michel Pereira. Here we go. I'm expecting some crazy shit from Pereira in this first round, and I think that's what's going to determine who's winning this fight. And here we go. Center of the octagon. Double jab, followed by a straight from Pereira. Hernandez avoids them both. And it looks like Hernandez is the one who's going to try to push this pace. He's moving forward, trying to control the center of the octagon. Michel Pereira, very weary, and a little stance switch from him early on in the fight. They're trying to make the proper reads. Little front kick to the body for Hernandez, and now he's backing up. Pereira just shooting in hooks. Knee. Hernandez going for the takedown. Pereira's able to stop it. And now some uppercuts. And now Hernandez is up against the cage. It looks like he hurt his body. Pereira hurt his body. And Hernandez with his hands down. They meet at the center of the octagon yet again. 45 seconds into this first round. Nice. Huge front kick. And then a flurry of punches follows from Pereira. Hernandez nods no as if he was unaffected by it. And we're back in the center of the octagon. And another takedown attempt from Hernandez is the second one. Pereira defends it, reverses it, and now Hernandez has his back up against the cage, and we're clinched up. And it looks like the tape from Hernandez's earring just came off. They're going to have to do something about that. Slip jabs from both gentlemen, none land. Oh, huge right hook from Fluffy Hernandez. Moving forward, Pereira up against the cage, and he circles out. Hernandez looks like he wants to push a pace, and Pereira doing a good job. Third takedown, and it's defended again from Pereira. A jab from Fluffy Hernandez, followed by a straight. Pereira definitely respecting Fluffy Hernandez here. We're not seeing the craziness as we usually do. There's been a few flurry of punches, but not what we usually see from Pereira. And it did look, spinning kick from Hernandez almost lands. And it looks like, again, Pereira not doing what he usually does. Again, a couple flurry of punches were successful, but now we meet in the center of the octagon, and Hernandez is the gentleman moving forward. You could always tell who I got money on, brother. I read that comment. I try to be non-biased, I'll be honest with you. Anthony Hernandez, hook, jab, goes for another takedown, and this is the fourth one Pereira has defended. He reverses Hernandez up against the cage. Someone said they feel this fight's going to go decision. I think that's impossible. I do not see that happening whatsoever. They meet at the center of the octagon. 2 minutes left in round number one. Pereira weary. Spinning kick by Hernandez. A low one, too. It was like a spinning kick to the thigh. Not making a lot of sense. Pereira scratching his eyebrow there. I don't know if he got hit with something. A jab. Fifth takedown attempt from Hernandez. He has a single leg. And Pereira just doing a great job of staying afloat. And somehow Pereira is on top of Hernandez. And now they're clinched up. Hernandez has Pereira against the cage. Again, 5 for 5 takedown defense for Pereira at this point in the fight with 1:40 in round number one left. I will say something. Pereira, I'm not saying he's gassed, but definitely his movement indicates that he doesn't have a lot of energy in him right now. And I think it's early to say, but just his body language doesn't look too good right now. I don't know if he felt one of Hernandez's strikes. Another takedown defended. And knees in the clinch from Pereira here. They separate again. 1:15 left in round number one. No backflips, no crazy kicks from Pereira's side at this point in time. Pereira does look a little tired. I don't know if defending those takedowns is doing it. Pereira, 20 significant strikes. Hernandez, 11 at this point in the fight. Another takedown attempt here. Yeah, and Pereira really does look tired here. I'm a little surprised. This is weird. Oh, spinning back elbow lands to the chin of Pereira from Hernandez. That was very nice. Probably the biggest shot of the round. And it looks like we finally get the trip with 35 seconds left. Hernandez is over Pereira. Landing a few ground strikes, a nice elbow. It looks like he has some half guard right now. An uncomfortable position. It looks like Pereira's hips are to the side. And it looks like Hernandez is going to be able to get into side control here with 15 seconds left. Nice elbows from Hernandez in the half guard position right now. He stands up, huge ground and pound. And with that takedown and those strikes on the ground, I gotta lean towards Hernandez taking round number one. I say 10-9 Hernandez. Good round, but Pereira does look a little tired already. What do you guys have? Are you guys actively watching the fight? Yes, this is UFC Vegas 99 Fight Companion, ladies and gentlemen. And I'm out of my freaking beer. The worst possible time. The worst possible time to be out of beer. Guys, if you're joining Michel Pereira right now, fighting Anthony Fluffy Hernandez, we're going into round number two. My comments are saying 1-0 Pereira. I have it 1-0 Hernandez. Believe it or not, I think that takedown made a difference, and he landed some nice ground and pound there at the end. What's up? What's up? Welcome to the stream. Going into round number two. My fear here is Pereira's cardio. Nothing really crazy going on. A lot of people waiting for Pereira to get creative. The only thing I'll give Pereira in that round potentially is his round is that he did some damage to the body. They just showed the replay. But Fluffy Hernandez is here to play, and he went for 6 takedowns. He got one of them at the end of the round. So I think Pereira, these next 2 rounds are going to say it all for us because his cardio is going to give out if Hernandez could keep up this pace. And here we go, straight for the takedown in round number 2. And they're up against the cage. Pereira has his back up against the cage. We're clinched up. And those Fluffy's thrown a few elbows that are dangerous. One of them landed a spinning one. And smart from Michel Pereira. He just got a light poke to the eye. Herb Dean telling Fluffy Hernandez it's the second time. Pereira taking some time, and it's the wise move. I say take 2 minutes here. He looked tired. Yeah, Hernandez just leaving his hands out. Didn't really get his eye, but I think Pereira's making the best out of a potential official timeout. So that's good. Good stuff by him. Just smart. Man, TikTok's dead, man. I'm never going back. Instagram and YouTube. You guys got to follow me here, man. TikTok is all about selling random shit now. Here we go, guys. 4:35 left in round number 2. They meet in the center of the octagon. After that, hard warning for Hernandez having his fingers out. And it looks like 10-9 Hernandez is what Twitter's saying. And I have to agree. I said 10-9 Hernandez, but some people think Pereira might have taken it. Very close round for sure. Hernandez applying pressure. Pereira fighting off his back foot. He's very weary, man. He's waiting for the takedown. Fluffy Hernandez doing a good job, jabbing, hitting a 1-2, then going for the legs. And Michel Pereira defending that one again, pushes off, and we're back to striking. And I have to agree, Paul Felder saying that steam out of his fastball is taken away, and Pereira, it's true. It's just he does not have the same life with him right now. Another takedown attempt by Hernandez. It looks like he has a single leg. Nope, but Pereira brings him up. It looks like he has a guillotine, a standing guillotine. It doesn't look good, though. Hernandez doing what he needs to do. Pereira's on top. Uh-oh. I don't know if he has his neck. They're rolling down. Pereira just commits to it. They're on the ground. Pereira might have it. This might be real ugly for Hernandez, but he's breathing fine. It does look like it's under the chin. I think he's going to lose it, and I'm hoping, I don't want to say I'm hoping, I don't want to be biased, but Pereira might be able to get top position. Not under, and all of a sudden, Fluffy Hernandez has half guard over Michel Pereira here. And 3 minutes left in round number 2. This is a bad place for Michel to be. Oh, huge elbow by Fluffy Hernandez, wailing down on Michel Pereira. Oh, and full on ground and pound right now. Again, Michel Pereira just not looking ready cardio-wise here. I mean, there was nothing crazy about him. He doesn't look as explosive. He doesn't look as powerful. He's been able to stop the takedowns, but as of right now, Fluffy Hernandez looks like he's in control of this fight. God, bro, you're like the 100th person to tell me I look like that guy from Dexter, and I hate it every time. That goofy ass dude with the hats, killing me. Oh, it looks like a triangle choke for Fluffy Hernandez, but Pereira is able to use his strength to reverse it, and now it looks like Pereira they're gonna stand up here. They're gonna stand up here. Now they're clinched up against the cage. Pereira with his back up against the cage. He wants to separate. He needs to get the striking going because right now Fluffy Hernandez is winning this fight. Oh, he's exhausted. Round 2, and Pereira's just wobbly as hell already, man. And Fluffy Hernandez looks like he has all the energy in the world, and now he starts working the body and goes for another takedown, picks up Pereira, slams him. Guys, this is not what it seems right now. This is not the move. This is not the move. And it looks like Hernandez looking for some sort of choke, but he lets up. And again, Pereira just exhausted here, man. He should have taken more time for the eye poke warning. Hernandez just a suffocating pace right now. And again, only 2 rounds in, and Pereira looks like he's been fighting for 20 rounds, man. Another takedown. Hernandez picks up Pereira, and now he's inside control. Up against the cage as well. This is just a bad place for Michel Pereira, and he has 1:15 to fight here. Some ground and pound by Fluffy Hernandez. Michel Pereira's quickly to evade it and change position. Definitely Hernandez's round right now. Oh, and it looks like he's going for a guillotine. Oh, and he lets go of it. Neon belly position. Ground and pound. Oh, Pereira doesn't know where to hide right now. Fluffy Hernandez just outclassing Pereira on the ground right now. A lot of strikes, and this is going to exhaust Pereira. He's going for another guillotine. And at some point in time, Pereira's going to start giving up here. A knee. Round 2, significant strikes. Pereira only has 2. Hernandez has 30. And now he's on his back with 30 seconds left, guys. And it does not look like it's going to go long. We have big issues for Pereira, especially if he makes it to round number 3, man. If he gets out of this round. My Lord. This is not good. Oh, he turns around. Neon belly again. Durable guy. 13 seconds left. Man, and Hernandez does have a gas tank, and that's the problem, because trying to finish a fight like this could be exhausting. We've seen it time and time again, but I just think Fluffy Hernandez is chilling. He helps Michel Pereira up, and Michel Pereira is just waddling back to his corner. Oh my God, this is ugly, guys. This is ugly. That might fuck around. That might be a 10-8 round. That might be a 10-8 round. Oh, Michel Pereira's having a terrible time. He looks like shit in his corner, guys. This is bad. This is bad news right now. And there was a point in this round where Michel Pereira went for a deep guillotine, and he got reversed. And for the rest of the round, which was about 3 minutes, he was just in deep water. Michel Pereira's corner calling for him to recover this round, but I think that's almost impossible if he gets taken down. I think that's a 10-8 round, and I would say that Hernandez is up 2-0. And you would think that Michel Pereira would have better rounds in the beginning. Oh, man, this is not good. Fluffy Hernandez waiting in the center of the octagon. Michel Pereira doesn't even want to set up. This is bad, guys. This round number 3, Fluffy Hernandez, Michel Pereira. Hernandez up in my scorecard, 2-0, potential 10-8 round in the second. And we're going for an immediate takedown. Pereira does not have the energy to defend these takedowns at this point in time. This is so bad for Pereira right now. Working the takedown. And with 4 minutes and 30 seconds, Michel Pereira is back down on the ground with Fluffy Hernandez on his back. And they're standing again. Pereira's corner again called for him to rest this round, but that's going to be impossible with all these takedowns. Hernandez going for a single leg. They're clinched up. He evades it. Hernandez said he's going to strike. 1-2 punches, flurry of combos. Oh, man. It just looks like Pereira has no strength in him right now. Another takedown attempt. And Pereira's doing that thing where you're basically leaning on your opponent to basically keep you up. He's exhausted right now. Does not look good. And here it looks like Fluffy's going for a double leg with 3:50 left in round number 3. They're clinched up. Pereira with his back against the cage. Bad news. Bad news. 4 of 19 takedown attempts for Fluffy Hernandez, but the times he has taken Michel down, it's been bad. Some nice uppercuts from Fluffy Hernandez. And in the clinch, Pereira gives him a nice knee to the body. Oh, double leg, successful. 3:15 left, and Michel Pereira is on his back again. Fluffy doing just some great detailed things, putting his hand over Pereira's mouth. He doesn't want him to recover whatsoever. He wants to maintain this pace, white on rice, and continue to exhaust Pereira. Pereira's legs aren't there anymore. His strength isn't there anymore. And he's looking like a desperate amateur fighter trying to stay afloat in a bad sparring matchup. That's what this looks like. Early 308 picks 2 days before the fight. Yeah, it's going to be early this time. Just some ground and pound to Pereira now. 2:30 left in round number 3. Hernandez having huge success. And Hernandez does this really good thing, guys. If you're watching the fight, I don't know if you're just listening, but one thing Hernandez does is he'll start ground and pound, and all of a sudden he'll kind of fake a choke, go for a guillotine, and then when Pereira starts to defend it, he just separates again and continues the ground and pound. He's just showing him that I could beat you in any way, shape, or form, and he's doing a great job at disguising his intentions. And I hope you understood that. 62 significant ground strikes for Hernandez, 0 for Pereira. That's the separation in this matchup is incredible right now. I don't think anybody suspected this. huge elbows, and Pereira again looking at like an amateur fighter sparring a pro at the gym and just trying to stay afloat so his friends don't take videos of him getting laid out. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Arm triangle. Oh, Hernandez. Oh, Hernandez looks like he has a submission in. Minute 28 left. Pereira doing a good job of defending it. And oh, now huge ground strikes. Pereira's going through it, man. Pereira's going through it. And Hernandez just picking his shots. I'd be so impressed if Pereira could come back from this fight. I got to be honest with you. This is just ugly, guys. This is just really ugly. This is bad news for Michel Pereira. And Hernandez is outclassing the shit out of him. I wouldn't be surprised if we have another 10-8 round. And I'm so upset that I doubted Fluffy Hernandez here. But Michel Pereira does not look like himself today. He looked like himself for about a minute. This is ugly, guys. 50 seconds left in round number 3 for those of you keeping up. What I will say is that holy hell, Michel Pereira is durable. That's all. That's the positive outlook here, right? This guy is really tough. That's all I could say. 110 out of 161 strikes landed. Significant strikes for Hernandez. 28 of 58 for Pereira. I did bet Pereira, but we got all our money back with Rob Font by decision, guys. A whole unit to win 450. So we're still up, and that's what matters, guys. Six seconds left, guys. Oh, my God. Fluffy Hernandez getting some dirty licks in right now. And we're going to round number 4. Whoever said this fight could go to decision, holy hell. Great call. There is a possibility. Michel Pereira, they asked him to recover this round. Did he? Hell no. Hell no. We got to slap that Zin in, boys. You know, we got to slap the Zin for this because we are stressed right now. I'm out of my freaking beer. He just looks defeated in his corner, just absolutely defeated. Michel Pereira going into round number 4. I think the last 2 rounds have been 10-8. Round number 1, 10-9 Hernandez. At this point, Michel Pereira needs some sort of miracle finish. Go for something crazy. We need a crazy knee, an absolute nuts type of strike. But this is ugly. They're calling for the body. Anthony Hernandez is not even sitting in his corner. He's standing. This guy's done a good job of just not finishing the fight, not emptying the gas tank. He's just doing the right things at the right times, going for the chokes when necessary, pulling out when necessary, and just consistent strikes. Consistent. At this point, he's going to break some sort of significant strike record in this weight class. Is this a fraud check or is Fluffy really good? I think this is a little bit of both. I think Fluffy's better than people think. I think Michel Pereira gets more value just because he's one based off creativity and exploding. No, thank you. So 450 here, round number 4. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. Anthony Hernandez quick to go for another takedown. I mean, there's no other call in this fight other than for him to continue doing what he's doing. I did pick Michel Pereira. Am I doubting it? Am I affected by it? Am I regretting it? Sure, of course, certainly. This is ugly. Oh my God, huge hook and a nice knee to the body from Pereira, but somehow Hernandez finds a single leg and he's back on top of Pereira, and we're gonna see a long 4 minutes again if this continues. Pereira has to find a way up and he just can't. He's just exhausted. There's nothing. He's just taking these blows, man. We're up against the cage with 4 minutes left in round number 4. 4 minutes left in round number 4. Jesus. This is just brutal, gentlemen. Brutal. Brutal night. Brutal night of picks. Great night of betting. But I'm also concerned as the damage and the power Hernandez has and control in this fight and not being able to finish. He has to finish Pereira in this fight. You can't weigh 185 pounds, fight in the UFC, and land 200 strikes and not finish your opponent. That's bananas. All right, Pereira finding his way back up. Hernandez just still suffocating him. Let's see if Pereira could whip something out of the hat. Doesn't seem so. Hernandez with a with a lock here, has his hands locked up, and he's going for a high crotch here. He's setting it up, and it looks like Pereira's going to get lifted up, and he gets dropped. Hernandez looking for his back. He wants the backpack. He changes up again. Hernandez doing this thing, guys, and if you're watching, just beautiful. This is a master class of, threatening a choke. Pereira does the right thing, giving him some ground and pound, going back to the choke. He's just taking what Pereira gives him, and that's a talent that not everybody has. View on the pound for pound rankings. I've had issues with that for years, man. You have media members doing it, and I don't know the crack they're on. So he has about 10 minutes in 3.5 rounds of ground control time. I mean, Pereira's getting dog walked right now, guys. This is so bad. Dude, Hernandez by decision, those odds had to be like plus like 4,000 or some shit like that, dude. This is crazy. Who's winning? Someone asked just who's winning. Guys, Anthony Hernandez is running around with this fight. He's mopping the floor with Michel Pereira. Like, Michel Pereira might have to take a year off after this type shit. Nasty picks by you. Nothing new. Thank you, sir. Always a pleasure. Middleweight history being made right now. 113 ground strikes in this fight. 94 was the previous record. I'm on YouTube and IG right now. Did you see the Fabian Edwards fight? Yeah, not impressed. The Edwards brothers don't do it for me. Oh, huge. They're back. They're clinched up against the cage. Hernandez with a very nice elbow. And he goes for the takedown again. Michel Pereira just can't stop a takedown right now. They're back on the ground with a minute 30 left. This is just terrible. You almost have to throw in the towel here. You're just embarrassed to watch this. Man, durable guy. But I think it says a lot about Hernandez. This is fucking brutal, dude. Half guard ground and pound right now from Hernandez. Just hammer fist. Oh, and Pereira's not defending him. Dude, this could stop very soon, man. And I know I said that in round 2, but this is brutal. Come to mourn with you. Thank you, guys. Yeah, when I post this, when I put my picks up with the X's and shit, everybody's gonna go nuts. But again, we won money with our bets, and I look for value, and that's what we find, and that's what we do. Back up, clinched up. Hernandez has landed 165 significant strikes. This is just hard to watch. Pereira, somebody get this guy a 5-hour energy. He literally can't stand. He cannot stand. That's how exhausted he is. Oh my God. Yeah, he's just exhausted. There's nothing this guy could do. Like, I think there's literally they could strike and nothing happens here. There's no risk involved for Hernandez. Pereira goes for a takedown. That's how exhausted he is. He can't strike. He's just trying to get out of the round. 8 seconds left. Whoever said this fight goes to decision, you're an absolute animal. You're an absolute animal. I remember you, Travis. What's good, man? And you too, Arturo. Wow, dude, this will out of 11 fights. Oh man, let's see what Pereira's corner says before I continue my rant. Pereira's corner is asking for 1 strike. Pereira's corner is desperate, and they said, I need 1 strike. When he comes in, I need you to throw a crazy knee. Literally what they just asked for. They know this is over. Guys, I would not be surprised if the last 3 rounds were 10-8s. Round 2, 3, and 4, 10-8 Hernandez. This is just brutal, man. I haven't seen something this bad in a long time. Yeah, Travis, for those of you on YouTube, I'm going to stay on after for a little bit, talk some shit. So stay on, and we'll run what we did last time. I'm going to get off IG Live after, but this is crazy. Flying knee is what they call for. Michel Pereira, poor guy. He doesn't even want to fight. They hug. Hernandez takes away the possibility of that knee. Another takedown. Pereira doing everything he can to stay afloat. Dude, Hernandez's cardio is so impressive, and he just takes his back. Whoever bet Hernandez by decision, I got Pereira winning all rounds. I'm delusional. Yeah, you are. You need to see somebody about that. Holy hell. Here we go. Taken down. Guys, this is hard to watch. I don't want to look at the screen anymore. Like any glimpse of hope is just being sucked out. Every time there's something, it just gets taken out immediately. This is so hard to watch. Guys, for those of you joining, Michelle Pereira losing this fight to Fluffy Hernandez in a brutal fashion. Oh my God, he can't stand. Michelle Pereira can't stand with 4 minutes left in this fight. Another takedown. Michelle Pereira's not getting up after that one. He's flat on his back here. All right, guys, we get to talk shit for 4 minutes for nothing. Oh my God. Hernandez showing his worth here, man. He's going to be a problem. This is crazy. 2 questions from Mr. Lamb. Hit me, Mr. Lamb. I don't want to look at the screen. Nuts. Ilya. Future champ. I've been saying this for 5 years. I don't think we see champ. I think I see a contender here. I don't know if I see a champ yet. Hamzat or Bobby. That one, well, you got to watch my video for that one, man. That one's such a crazy breakdown. I would love for Hernandez to finish this guy, dude. Yeah, you've done so much to him already. Like, this might be worse than a finish. Just taking him to the depths of hell, bro. Crazy. Baralo next champ. There's work to be done there, but the fighting nerds are a problem. Oh my God, dude, just suffocating. I feel like I'm watching Khabib have a field day right now. Jesus. Oh, they stopped the fight. They don't want to see it anymore. Fluffy Hernandez, TKO round 5. 6 straight wins, middleweights, significant strike record. This is nuts. Pereira got cut open there. There was just so many elbows being given there at the end. Herb Dean said, "Let me stop this." Nuts. This is just brutal. 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 Deadly. Killer. Guys, the new bet. Fight goes to decision. My lord. My lord. Oh my God. Fluffy Hernandez, guys, finishes the fight, doesn't let it get to the scorecard, but I would have loved to see those scorecards. I can't wait to see those scorecards. Round 2, 3, and 4, I think we're 10-8 Hernandez. Round 1, I give 10-9 Hernandez. Thank you, Lamb. Appreciate that. Wow. Very impressive. Very impressive win. Very impressive. I'm so impressed. Wow. Wow, wow, wow. Who's on YouTube still, guys? Comment. I'm gonna get off IG live now. Guys, if you joined, I hope you enjoyed it. Crazy main card, honestly. I don't do lives like this every card. I usually do the fight nights, guys. But I'm in shock right now by what we just saw, guys. Michelle Pereira. Anyway, we did hit Rob Font by decision plus 900, so that's always fun, guys. Appreciate you guys being here. I'll see you next time. For those of you on IG, have a good one. Woo! God damn. Travis, you there? I'm off IG live now. 197 significant strikes, man. I wish he would have gotten to 200. Holy moly. What the hell happened there? Winner by TKO. Who's on the YouTube still? Rough one. What's up, Travis? What are we doing? I'm going to go grab a shot of bourbon. I'll be right back. I will be right back. Craziness. Bananas. Not much. Ugh. All right, I'm back. Quick little Basil Hayden cocktail. I'm so impressed. So fucking impressed right now. He's so fucking strong too. So guys, $50 turned to 500 with that Rob Font, dub. But yeah, man, fucking brutal, 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 brutal. Wow. I'm still in shock, boys. Yeah, Basil Hayden is fire. I did like a Basil Hayden cocktail. I do like Basil Hayden normally, but whew, weird, 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 man. Oh man, wow. Still in shock. I gotta make a video now. So anyway, cheers. Four Roses. Yeah, I'm a big Four Roses guy, dude. I'm a bourbon dude. My go-to Angel's Envy. I think that's fair, safe. I like it. Envy is delicious. I like Basil Hayden. I think a good go-to is always Bullet. I'm not big on the rise. I just normal Bullet. Yeah, yeah, Joaquin. I mean, I saw that happening. I said if this gets out of round number 2, I think he wins. But wow, 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 wow. I'm just very impressed right now. Very impressed. Very shocked and brutal. That was so brutal. That was so freaking brutal. I gotta go make a. I guess I'll make a YouTube video, man. I guess that's what I'm gonna do next. And yeah, crazy. It's crazy. Anyway, I'm gonna end the stream, guys. I appreciate you guys coming for the short time that you did. I'm gonna go make a YouTube video real quick, and I'll just call it after that. Have a good one, guys.